Hello friends, in today's session we'll be discussing about web designing using Visual Source Code. As you know, VS Code is getting the popularity in the developers community because while developing applications, instead of using different IDEs, one can use one IDE to produce all the applications. So VS Code is supportive for Java, VS Code is supportive for Python, VS Code is supportive for web development, VS Code is supportive for .NET, VS Code is supportive for uh, every programming languages and application tools. We just have to like install the extensions and able to develop the applications. That's why, as we already aware about how we can design and develop the applications, web applications through various IDEs like NetBeans and Eclipse and all we are using over there. But now in today's sessions, I'm focusing on Sublime Text and all. Okay, many IDEs they are having by which developers will design the web applications. My agenda is not to discuss with you about the web development tools and all. My agenda is more focus on how we can use Visual Source Code to design the web applications. So let's go through that process where we can use Visual Source Code for the sake of development of web developments over there, right? Okay. So firstly, as we know that if you want to design any web, we need HTML. As we already are all aware about the basics of HTML, that is, it's a hypertext markup language. As I said, my agenda and the motive is not to explore the HTML or any web tools. My agenda and the motive is to how we can do that using Visual Source Code. So let's go to the Visual Source Code and start development your web development over there. First of all, the first thing what I will do, my entire web development, whatever the web developments I'm going to do, create a folder for that firstly. So I'm creating a folder over here in the desktop right now. You can create the folders in the a specific drive, but right now for the demonstration reason I'm creating for the desktop. Okay, my web test sort of. Okay, this folder I'm creating over here, and then go open your Visual Source Code. Okay, you can if you don't have Visual Source Code available on your machines, then you need to go to the Google out Visual Source Code, and then for the which are the operating systems you are having, you can download and install it over there, right? Okay, now what you need to do, you create the first step is you create the folder where you want to have that entire web pages or the web contents available. You create the folder, blank folder over there, and then open it using Visual Source Code. Go to the Visual Source Code and open it. So in the desktop we have a folder called as my web test. So I'm opening it. Select a folder. Fine. Now your my web test folder is open, and then in that folder, if you want to create a new file, then you create a new file, and let's say you are creating a new file by the name of test.html, right? Your web pages you are developing should have a .html extension. So you specify you want to create a new file called as test.html, and you hit enter over there. Now here in the test.html, you can directly able to write your HTML code. For example, as you all know that while developing web pages, we got a standard structure of the HTML page. That is, first of all, we got a HTML. Look at the Visual Source Code. It will help you out as per the file you are creating. HTML, Then we have head section. Inside head there is a title, and here you have to specify the title of the web page. My first web page design sort of. Heading, if you need a heading over there, you can specify the heading, right? Heading of the web page. And then we got a structure called the body, right? This is actually the contents of that web page. You have to keep it over here. And this is about the heading sections. If I am writing heading H1, okay, let's say web designing, right? And here is the body of the web page, okay? And here you can write, let's say you go with the center type, means everything I want to align to the center. Then you got a body, BG color stand for background color, and then you can specify any background color over there. I'm just like taking a very simple examples, background color, and then center. If you write okay, few breaks, few new lines characters you are using, and then you go to Axiom Tech Guru Private Limited sort of. And if you want a specific font for this, then the font face equals to whichever the font you are writing, okay, and then size equals to, okay, maybe 10, and you complete this font. Now just understand one point, that every HTML tag having an opening and closing tag over there, right? So what we did up till now, because as I said, okay, my motive is not to teach you the HTML right now, okay, and if you are getting some difficulties, so you can do one thing, you can just Google out W3 Schools, right? W3 Schools, and W3 Schools is a best tutor currently available to give you the details, give you the tutorials on the HTML. So here everything is available, HTML home and all, okay, where you can learn about what is HTML, what is the basic standard HTML page structure, right? You can try yourself and all. My agenda, as I already told you, my agenda for today's session is not to discuss to you the tags and the syntax of the HTML, as we all basic HTML everybody is aware about. And if you're not at all aware about, then you can Google out HTML tutorial from the W3 Schools and go through that all the stuffs, basics over there. I'm just like or rather you can directly experiment with the like if you are aware about, you can directly experiment with the VS Code over there. My agenda and the motive is to how we can do it through the VS Code. That is what my motive. Okay, so now here you created a simple web page by the name of test.html. There are HTML, as I said, HTML tags already have a, means every HTML tag have a opening and closing tag. So here is the HTML, yeah, and here is the end of the HTML. Okay, you look at here, if you your VS Code will help you out. If it is a starting tag, it will automatically highlight the end tag, right? So that you can take care of the entire source code, whether that tag is open and closed or not. So then there is HTML head of the web page. In the head of the web page, you want to specify the title, and then if you don't want to specify the title, it's not a compulsory. You can skip up the title and the heading and all, right? Body, background color, whichever the color code you want to use, you can use it, and center line, all this stuff. So now let us save it now. Okay, let's check it out how the web page will look like. So I'll save it. And then to get the result of this, okay, obviously I have to minimize the Visual Source Code, and then my web test. Okay, fine enough, here it is. And my your test.html is over here. right? Whatever the code you produce through the Visual Source Code, your web page is generated over here. So you open that folder and open in any popular browser. Here I'm Opera, I'm having already. So I'll go with the Google Chrome now. Let's test out. So I'm opening in a Google Chrome, and you look at the result. Okay, this is the result of my source code which I have written. Okay, in a VS Code over there. So heading is web designing, and then in the body, okay, in the central line I specify the font, and I'll go with the Axiom Tagore Private Limited with the background color of the page, that is cyan over there. Now let's go for some more things. Let's say I want to have an image on this page. Okay, so what I can do, simply you pick up any image. Right now I'm picking my own profile image, so I'm copying it and putting it into the folder. Okay, and then get back to the Visual Source Code again, and to have an image, let's say we have, okay, fine enough, and again you go with the new blank lines. Okay, and here you need an image over there. So for having an image, we have a tag called as image src. Src stands for source, equals to, you have to specify the name of the image. What is the name of the image? Let's say we should have, okay, profile, profile.jpg, that's the image name. Okay, image source equals to, yeah, here it is. Once you type the image source, automatically it will give the name, the file name which is available as a image in the folder. So profile.jpg you select it, okay, and then you can specify the size as well. That is width equals to what width you are expecting, maybe 200, and height equals to again 200. I'm just like giving the imaginary numbers, and then I'll close my image tag. Okay, and then the, yeah, here the font, the closing of font, it's better we close the font on the top of the image. Here it is. Yeah, fine. So I was expecting an image to be appear on my web page. Okay, for having an image, obviously you should have an image, okay, in your folder, and then you use image src. Img is a tag, src for source, the name of the file you have to specify. So once you type image src, automatically that name of the files will be listed. If you can even directly type it also, or you can select from the, it's better your ID will help you out, the file name, because if you type the file name some spell error, or if you type it wrongly, so obviously that window will become blank over there. So instead of better idea, okay, you can your ID can help you out, okay, the list of the files, and you can select it, and its name will be appear on the image source over there. So by the width of 200 and the height of 200, my image will be appear on the web page over there. Let us check it out. Again, Control S. To save this all the updates, what you have to do, you have to use the Control S, and then get back to the again to the web page, and just refresh it. Here it is. The profile image will be appear over here, right? Okay, now go for the next. Now we just successfully discussed discussed up till now, that is how we can create a simple web page, and at the same time how I can even able to change the background color, how I can able to add some like blank lines, okay, the font adjustments and the heading and all. Now let us say if you have another what I can say, the web page available over there, and you want to link from this page to that page over there. So let us test that firstly. Okay, so what we successfully able to generate the first basic HTML file, that is called as test.html, and then now what you can do, why not you add another file? Let us say for example a.html. Just create another HTML file and hit enter, and here you can go with HTML, the same. Yeah, head, the title, okay, and I'll give the heading to this web page. That is my second web page. Big page, okay, and yeah, heading style will be H1. Yes, and then you specify the body. The BG color, any color you can specify, not a problem. And here in the center you specify, okay, this is my second web page. Okay, and here again we'll go with some blank lines on the top. Then here I'll have another image, again Control S to save it, and I'll what I will do, I'll okay, another image I will store to my web page, and then okay, I'll go with another image source, img src equals to, and then okay, here you got a ax1.jpg, okay, and then I'll get a width equals to 200 and height equals to 200. You can specify some more if you required, and then complete your img tag. Yeah, center, yeah, is already closed at the bottom. Yeah, img tag. So that image will be appear over there. Let us check it out, that the result of your a.html, and then what the motive is, we have to link up between the test.html and the a.html. So let us firstly check it out whether what is the view of your a.html firstly. So view of a.html, again got to go to the browser and then go to the open with the Google Chrome. Here it is. Here is your second web page, and here is the image over there. Your first web page is this one, web designing, Axiom Technology Private Limited, and my profile image. And in the second page, I'm live. So now we want to discuss, okay, which HTML tags I can use. So I can navigate from this page to that page and that page to that page. I mean, instead of opening these web pages individually, why not they have the link? Okay, let us discuss this. So here in this case, I'll get back to the test.html, and then again what I will do, I'll have some blank lines, yeah, and yes, and then to link with another page, we are having a tag called as anchor tag, href stand for hyper reference equals to, then you have to specify the name of that particular page to whom you want to refer to, right? So href equals to we now we are in the test.html, and we want to refer to a.html, right? href equal to a.html, and then you gotta target, it's like where that page has to be open. So will be going with a new, okay, and then it's like new page has to be open, and then what is the text has to be, you know. So my text will be navigate to a.html, a page, okay, or rather second page, sort of. So what it will do, it will appear there is the comment will be appear, the caption will be appear. Navigate to second page, and there you got the link. Okay, there you got the link, when like blue link over there, and if you click on that particular link, you will be reached to the a.html by opening a new page for it, right? So let us try this. Firstly, save it, and then you have a your first page. Okay, and then refresh your page. There you got a link. Okay, navigate to second page, and if you click on this, you will be reaching to the what I did. Okay, I'm having this the test.html, and here a navigation link. Okay, what we did for the setting navigation link, a href equals to the name of the page. Href stand for hyper reference. A means anchor tag. So to navigate from one page to other page, we have an anchor tag called as href. So a and href means hyper reference. A href and the name of the file, name of the HTML file or the web page where you want to navigate. Target equal to new means sometimes, okay, if you don't specify the target, it will override to itself. Okay, so I need a first page. Click on that, you will be a new page will be open over there. So that is the target over there, and then navigate to the second page. That is actually the name of the text which got the link, right? And in this manner we can able to set up the link from one page to another. Now when you reach to the second page, now from this page you want to navigate back to the first page, then obviously you have to set up the link to the second page over there. Let's do that. Okay, here if you can go to the a.html, and then here we will okay, that blank lines will be set up over there, and then I want to navigate back to the first page. So a href equals to, now equals to which page, that is test.html is the first page, and then target, you want to specify the target, that is okay. Otherwise by default also you can go to the next page over there. So target, I will explain. Target means, okay, if you want to override the same page or go to the new page, that is what the open in the new window. Okay, then that is what target means. And then link to navigate to first page, right? So this link we establish in the second page over there. Now let us get the result over here. Here we are in the you refresh, you are in the second page. You refresh it, you'll got the navigation link. Navigate to the first page, you can navigate to first. From first page you can navigate to second, likewise, right? So in this manner we can navigate from first page to other page, and then means like we can we create the web page. We got a heading, we got a body, we got the text font and all. Then we got how to we link, we understand about how we can like have a images on your web pages, and then now we recently discuss how we can navigate from one page to another, right? So now the next thing what we need to learn, how we can like, okay, there is another tag called as table tag. Table tag means, okay, you want to have a tabular arrangement divided into the rows and column, then there is a table tag over there. So let us like discuss about the table tag. Table is an opening tag. If you want to divide that data into the rows and column, then table tag is just table. Then you have a border, okay, table border. Maybe by default there is 1, you can go with the 2 or something. Okay, so let's say 1 initially, I'll explain you later on. And then the table heading, okay, the heading of the table, and then maybe TD, table data we are having, that is maybe, okay, employee list I want to produce, right? So this is the heading. Then I'll go the table row, okay, and table row having the table data, okay, maybe initially serial number, then on the row itself, there is name, surname, age, and city. Okay, and means there is titles of that particular row, and then will be add the actual data. Let's say serial number is 1. Just like the Excel sheet got the rows and columns, in the similar manner I am just producing my table by using this HTML tags, right? So name is maybe ABC. Okay, and just like surname is PQR, and age is 25, and city Nagpur, let's say. Okay, and just like Control S, save it, and then check the result. Okay, we are developing it in the, I believe, second page. Okay, a.html. So we are in the a.html, and then here it is. Here it is. Okay, you'll get the like table, right? Employee list and all. So let's format it much more better. So table. Okay, here table data. Call span, because it has to be the center over there. How many columns are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Call span equals to 5, means if you can span that column, so it will merge that all the columns to make it 1. Okay, that is what I'm expecting. So let us refresh it. Okay, here it is. Yeah, no, fine. So there is, okay, one call span has to be small, one less over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 are there. So instead of, okay, call span is 5. What's the result? Okay, this one. So here heading is there, and DD data has to be call span. Call span, that's 5, not the heading. Okay, just take it out. Hope you understand what I'm trying. Okay, that heading has to be the span too. Yes, here it is. Okay, employee list. What one another problem is there? There is, okay, it is, yeah, th. Okay, fine. So what I will do, I'll don't specify this td over here, table data, and if you can go with the call span 5. Now let's check it out. Here it is, employee list become the heading over there, and then serial number, name, city. Okay, and now what I did, I got a table with a border 1. Okay, you can go for the more like, if you got the like, okay, more bold border over there. Let's say here it is. Yeah, the border width will be 2. Okay, and now we are creating the table. You can add more number of rows over here if you need. By serial number 2, maybe LMN is the name of the person. I'm just taking an example. UVW with the surname, with the age of 35, and he is from Pune. Serve it. and again the refresh it, you'll get the result like this. Okay, I believe, okay, one, yes, here it is. Table data, put it in the wrong time. Yeah, it is. Now it is okay. Yeah, like that. So you can create the table over here. Now I already explained you if you are getting any difficulties, because my motive is not to just explore the HTML and all. Okay, my motive of today's session is to just like how I can do it through the VS Visual Source Code over there. As we all know that Visual Source Code is a popular ID, and like, okay, we can use it for the PHP programming, .NET programming, like Java programming, everywhere else you can use the Visual Source Code. It's like the highest rating IDs in the global community nowadays. So we need to explore these all the stuffs. Okay, how we can deal with while doing a programming using Visual Source Code over there. So what I did, if you want to learn about the more HTML tags and the more syntaxes, then everything you can topic wise you can search. You can search it on the w3schools.com, and then you can learn step by step. You can explore that all the HTML tags. You can copy paste it. You can run the page, and it's like no compilers and all these things required. Okay, you just save your page by the .html and open in the browser. You'll get the results. You can try the things, try the examples given over here, there and there only. So my motive is today's session is to how I can design the web applications through Visual Source Code over there, right? So like basically what let us have a summarize everything what we learned today. First of all, you have to create the folder, right? And then you open the folder using the Visual Source Code. If you don't have a Visual Source Code, you can download and install in your machine. Okay, VS Code installer by using the VS Code install download over there. And then you have to open the project, right? And then you start coding it. HTML have the standard syntax: HTML head under title and the body, and then opening and closing tags over there. Then you can set up a heading. You can set up a background color of the web page. We learn about how to set the background color. I'm using background color as a cyan over here. Okay, you can go for the any color. Okay, or you can you go to the W3 Schools. You'll find the various color combination over there with RGB and all. You can specify, and then you can have a background color of that. And after that, okay, we how to in the body sections how to align the data center line by the center tag over there. Then we discuss about how we can have have the profile image. Okay, so you copy the image into the folder, and then image img src for source. So you specify the image over there. Then we have how we can have a link from one page to another page. So I create another page. There is a tag called as href, a hyper reference, by which we can navigate from one page to other page over there. Then from another page also you can navigate back over there. So we discuss about the hyper reference tag, and then we discuss about the table. Now table tag is actually useful for aligning and like, okay, for dividing this entire data. If you got a larger data, vast data, then you can divide into the number of rows and columns, and that is what the utility of a table tag over. So by using table tag, we divide these all the data over there. So table got the heading. So heading, I'm using a tag called as table tag is there. Border, if you want to specify how much, by default there is a border 1 over there, or no border also you can specify if you don't want need a border over there. So table border equals to, okay, I specify then table heading what the call span, because heading is in the central line and all the columns. Okay, it means call span means merge. Okay, you merge all the columns to make it one sort of. So call span equals to 5, and then I use a table row, table data. By that I can I'm generating the table like this, right? So hope you understand it. So what at the end of these sessions, I'm going to give you the assignments. Why don't you produce the employee list as the same, where you got the name, surname, age, city, mobile number, and all, add all the columns over there. And in the last column, okay, you go with a profile picture of every employee. So you collect all the images and then put it over there, and then the width and image has to be strictly 100 and 100. thumbnail size of image over there. So I'm expecting that okay, you should able to produce the employee list with all the details and their profile images. And if you click on the profile images, their details page will be open. Let's say I'm having a ABC as an employee, and at the last column I got his profile image. If I click on that profile image, his resume or he is like, okay, there is like details page will be open where you got the academic details and experience has to be open over there. And I can again back to the like there is a link there has to be there. Okay, back to home page sort of. If you click on that, you back to the navigate back to the home page. Means home page got the all details of all the employees, serially arranged, name, surname, mobile number, address, and everything. And then you got a profile image, and profile image will be a href equals to that particular page, the employee details page, right? And instead of writing text, you can specify the image over there. Image sr is equal to, so image will got a link. Okay, so you click on the image, that particular person's individuals details will be displayed over there, and then on that page his academic details, experience, all will be displayed. And back to home, you can back to home over there. Hope you understand this. So guys, okay, you may enjoy these sessions. Today's sessions is dedicated for the visual source code, how we can able to design, can be used for developing web pages over there. So it's a simple HTML, simple I'm using over here, creating number of pages and navigating from one page to another, putting images and the table creation tag. If you are getting any difficulties related to the HTML syntaxes, nothing to worry about, because my sessions agenda is not to teach you or rather discuss with you the HTML. My sessions agenda is to just discuss about the visual source code. So you can use your w3schools.com tutorial and get the details about that, all the tags which I am using. So at the end of these sessions, I'm expecting that employee list with all the details on the profile image. And if you click on the profile image, you'll get to the details page over there, and you can navigate back to the home page. Hope you enjoy the sessions. Okay, see you soon. Thank you.